of this bag here, you can see it right here, that this supplier do what? It indicates all the necessary things you need to know about this bag even before buying. So automatically this supplier has justified itself. You are the one that did not do your background research very well. Now let's pick it up from one after the other. If you are a person that is doing pre-order, the first thing you need to check now is what I'm doing for you. Here we have the what? The length of the bag. This should be the length. So it won't be as if you are confusing yourself. And this is the length and the breadth. You can see it right here. So you won't confuse anybody. Just take your tape rule, right? Use it to measure how long this fridge will be. So if you are okay enough with it, then you can buy it. All right, family, welcome back to another Edify tutorial of how to do it yourself complete mini importation training. And in today's tutorial, as a matter of fact, I don't know what I'm going to be titling this tutorial, but if you find yourself watching this video, I must say congratulations, you really made it, and thank you guys for watching my video each time I upload a helpful content like this, right? So as a matter of fact, we are the one cheating ourselves. These Chinese supplier people are not cheating us. Okay, now how do I mean? What do I mean? You say, Zion, I've already started again. No, I'm not starting anything. I made a lot of background research before I come to upload it on YouTube here. That is the more reason you guys really need to subscribe. If you have been coming over and over and over again, you are not subscribing, it's not going to be benefiting me, right? So I'm begging, I'm pleading, please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Not only subscribe, like the video, also share it, comment. If you've gained one or two things, don't just watch and leave, please. Now, what do I mean by we are the one short-changing ourselves when it comes to anything that have to do with size? Now, I'm going to be starting with ladies' bag. I want to teach you how you can bypass what I order versus what I got. Some people will want to buy bags in China or any Chinese website. This is Pinduoduo, right? So I'm trying to make use of Pinduoduo because we have been using 1688 for almost our videos. This tutorial is also helpful. This Pinduoduo is also helpful, right? So now I'm going to be starting with bags. For those of us that falls under the categories of buying bags or freezer or anything that have to do with size, I have a lot of complaints, and that is not the reason why I'm coming. Nobody requested for this video. I was the one doing it to lecture you guys. Now, a lot of people are on my DM. They complained that the sizes of what they buy is quite different from what they give to them when they got it in their country. Now, what is the reason? Why is it always like that? I'm going to show you. Now, let's start from bag. Let me click on my search icon here and search for ladies bag, right? So let me search for, or let me just, nothing like ladies bag. Let me just search for handbag, handbags, right? So it's going to translate it, then I will search. So by default, I'm going to be seeing different bags here. So I'm going to be picking them one after the other. Let me start my experiment with this one. Let me click on this guy here. Now, by default, you must have seen this bag before, or maybe it is more of what you want to buy. You just do your checkout and you come here, check the comment section and check the ratings as well. The rating must nice. You can see it right here is having over 4.5 star, which is nice. And you can see a lot of people purchase this website, this bag, right? They patronize this store, fine. But it is beyond this one. It is beyond all these ones you are seeing here. See a lot of people comment that they've bought it. No, it is beyond that one. Now, there are some things you need to check to avoid what I order versus what I got. Fine, you are going to get these same bags, but the sizes will be different because you failed to do the normal research. What do I mean by this? Now, if you are the type of person that do pre-order, or you sell bags or anything related to length at all, now this is the first thing as a matter of fact, leave these ones. You can really come back to this one. Leave it for now, right? Just scroll down here where we have these pictures here. This is where you want to pay attention to. The reason why you want to pay attention to this thing is simply because, number one, the texture, the material of what you want to buy, it is very, very much important. So it won't be like, oh, this is Aba bag. How I wish I could not even buy this thing at the first place. What's the difference between this one and the bag that is being sold in Aba? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now, you want to check the texture first, the material they use, by scrolling down to this image section here. And the most important thing, after you must have checked this one here, the texture, the material, and the likes. Now, the most important thing here is, I think, let me see if this supplier, now, this supplier is not having what I'm looking for. So anything like this, don't still go for it. I would advise you not to go for it. Go and search, go and picture search, right? Go and picture search. Now let's go back. I want to show you something. It's not having what I want to buy now. So if you are the one that want to purchase this bag, you will just, by default, you will just go ahead to purchase it. No, let me click on this guy again. I still want to show you something. You really need to learn. It's about you learning now, right? So you can be a professional. Now this is this all right. I think this really have it. Now you must have been getting a lot of related things like this. It have to do with the measurement of the bag you are buying. So it won't be in form of what I order versus what I bought. Now this is the kg. Let me cancel this guy. This is the kg of this item here. That's the first thing you need to take note. One pieces of this bag takes 0.85 kg. That means it's not up to what? It's not up to 1 kg. That's not where we are going. Don't be carried away. Now let me scroll down. You know the first bag we clicked on does not have this at all, right? Now that's not where we are going. We are going to this guy here. Let me see if this guy have. We are looking at the measurements of the bag. Yes, China must have a what's it called? A camera that is much more expensive that will make it look bigger. But when we buy it, the sizes will be small. No, don't still be deceived. Now, this is the texture. This is where you can get the texture, the material that they used to do this bag. You can see that this is a zoom picture of what you are buying. And I love this. These are the part of things you need to check. Right now, let me scroll down. I still need some pictures which I haven't gotten here that explain the measurement of this bag. All this one now is still not what I needed. So we need to look for a bag that we are going to be using that have to. So let me just go back. I think you've gained one or two things in this tutorial. So let me make use of this guy. Let me click this guy. Let me just scroll. Let me scroll if it's going to be having the measurements that I needed. All right, bravo. This has a measurement. Now, this is where you want to take note of what you are buying to avoid buying what I order versus what I got. Now, if you are to see, normally, if you are to see this picture now, you'll see that, okay, this bag is awesome. It's nice. Let me order it. You might need the big pieces, the big sample of this one, and you bought the smaller ones. These people are not fool. They know what they are doing too. Now let's start from this side. This is where you need to pay attention. Now the measurement, it speaks a lot, it passes a lot of messages, but you guys don't pay attention there. Now this is the measurement of this bag here. You can see it right here, that this supplier do what? It indicates all the necessary things you need to know about this bag even before buying. So automatically this supplier has justified itself. You are the one that did not do your background research very well. Now let's pick it up from one after the other. If you are a person that is doing pre-order, the first thing you need to check now is what I'm doing for you. Here we have the what? The length of the bag. This should be the length. So if you want to get how big this bag is, this is what you want to pay attention to. Now, you want to take your, if you are nearby to where they sell tape, the tailor tape, right? What they used to do the measurements. go and buy it, or you can even, if you have a colleague that have it, get the tape, right? Now this is 29.5 centimeter, right? So if you want to know how large this bag is or how big it is, just use that tape to measure 29.5 centimeter, right? So once you measure it, it will give you the accurate of how big this bag is, right? So once you get it, if it is big than what you are expecting or what you are actually expecting, then you should go for it. That's the first thing you need to take note. Now, where we have this guy here, this guy that says what? 12.5 centimeter. This is just the side weight or the side height of the bag. So you can also do your measurement, which is 12.5 centimeter. So you can also do that. Now to check the length, how long the bag is, if you are to carry it, this is where you are going to be doing. This is the length of this one is 21 centimeter, right? So that 21 centimeter will give you the accurate length of that bag, like how long it is if you are to carry it, right? Now after you must have done with this two, now where this arrow is pointing, after you must have done, the next thing you want to do is what? To to check this guy, the length of the handle, like the space within the handle. You can also measure it. So after your measurement is accurate, that is when you want to check what? The other things. After you must have get all these things that I've just lectured you about correctly, then you are good to go to buy any bag you need at all. Any bag you need at all, right? So after you must have done doing this, now you can now go ahead to check what? To check the back textures, the comments, the people that have comments, then how many people purchase it, then the rating of the store. So this will save you from getting a what I order versus what I got. Now this is how to place your measurement when you are dealing with bags. Now if you want to buy deep freezer, if you want to buy washing machine, the same thing applicable to it, but I don't want this video to be long, but I'm going to be showing you a practical tutorial also about how you can do your measurements when you are dealing with freezer or anything that have to do with length. So I'm going to be showing you what I mean by this. Let's take a look. Now this is a freezer, right? So everything that I've taught you now is applicable to all anything you want to buy that have to do with weight. Now let's assume we want to buy this fridge, right? After you must have checked what I told you to check, right? Now let's say I want to place this order here. You can see here that it have to do with liter, right? And it comes with different prices here. If I'm to select this guy, you will see how short it is. And one thing I love about this thing is what? They apply the measurements there. Now I click on this guy here. You see that I click on this guy now. This is the guy I selected. Now let's check the image. Let's see what we have. Now let me click on this image to see that you will see. So you won't be confused. You can see here that this supplier has already stated the length of this product here. So it won't be as if you are confusing yourself. And this is the length and the breadth. You can see it right here. So you won't confuse anybody. Just take your tape rule, right? Use it to measure how long this fridge will be. So if you are okay enough with it, then you can buy it. And before anything, this you don't even need anything again. You can just go straight, just check this picture, check everything you want to check, and proceed in buying. Now this is what this supplier added to it that makes me to love it. Now there's no need of even contacting the supplier. Just go ahead if you like it. Now this is the kg of this fridge. Can you see it there? So it's telling you that automatically, if you are purchasing this fridge, you should have nothing less than 38 kg. Nothing less. That is 38 kg. And you should do what? Do your calculation. This is your calculation, including what? The length, the breadth, and everything. This is what the measurement will give you. And if you are using your kg, it will give you this. If you are using seal shipping. Also, this is the liter. That's why I said everything has already been indicated there. This is the liter. It has 105 liter, it has 43 liter, and it also have what? 34 liters. So all what you needed is stated there, but you are the one confusing yourself by just clicking on anything you want to buy, you order it directly. Now let's just go back to the previous order page, right? So if I'm to select this guy again now, you will see that it has already changed. Can you see it now? So it has already changed. Now this one changed to what? From 43 to 29 kg, and see the measurement of the length. So these are things you need to take note. But if you don't want to use this method here, is you can use that straightforward method that I teach you here. So just scroll down to see the pictures, right? Once you are done seeing the pictures, it is beyond pictures, right? Now just scroll down. You will see where you want to do your accurate measurements. In terms of what? Seeing all the pictures, the necessary pictures to do your what? To do your calculation. This is the measurement here. Take a tape, just use it to measure it by using your wall, your house wall. Just use it to measure it. And this is the breadth here. This is the breadth here. So these are for two different designs, right? And this is the kg here. Where we have this guy, this is the kg. We have the kg for this one, and we have the kg for this one. You know, these are two different designs. This is one design here, and this is another design here, right? So this is just a straightforward process you can use, right? So if you are still confused, if you still want me to help you do procurement, I can also help you do this procurement to get the accurate length, the size of what you need. Just tell me the size of what you need. It is our feed. This is what I do. I don't have any other jobs apart from this. So we can help you do this procurement, buy it and ship it to any country. If you want us to do a complete training for you, we have a complete training on how these things really works. Stop wasting your money. We can train you, hold your hands till you ship your products down to your doorstep. We have training on 1688. We have training for Pindodo, how you can be using your card, how you can know a fake supplier, how you can do pay for me, how you can verify your Alipay. Just even if you don't want to go for training, just reach out to me for consultation. If you are confused about anything, Zion, please message me on WhatsApp. Once I receive your message, I attend. I don't delay, I don't ignore. So these are things you really need to know when it comes to buying anything that have to do with size, anything at all. All right, so I believe you've gained one or two things in watching this video today. Please, I'm now begging you now, please, you've gained one or two knowledge today. How can you also help me? By liking this video. Once you like the video, YouTube SEO will recommend it to other people that also need it. Please, you can also share it. You can share it to your WhatsApp status, share it to your WhatsApp group, share it to your students. And also, you can do well to comment. That comment is important. Please, just say thank you. Say a word of appreciation. So this way inspire me to teach you more. I'm not charging you as you're watching. All right. So thank you guys. I'm going to be leaving you with this video, how you can create a Pindodo account without having anything to do with WeChat. You can use your mobile number to create the Pindodo account directly. All right. So thank you guys for watching this video to the very end. I will see you in my next tutorial.